This is your second warning to please abstain from any audible approval or disapproval.
Emotions ran high as parents and community members got up one.
You're oppressing the already oppressed.
By one, to tell the Hanover School Board what they think about the board's proposed policy on how transgender or non-binary students use the bathroom.
And continue to stand against model transgender policies that undermine parental rights.
The board read the policy for the first time Tuesday night, forcing the board chairman to get control of the room as community members reacted to those speaking during public comment.
Do not show audible signs of support or disagreement. All we want is for you to allow people to speak and speak freely.
The proposed policy comes following a lawsuit and a year of back and forth from community members on the issue. The district does not have a specific policy to protect transgender students. This is despite a Virginia law that went into effect last summer, requiring them to adopt state policies. It states that schools can't question how a student chooses to identify themselves, and they must avoid methods that could out students to their parents. The Hanover Schools attorney told the board Tuesday night that the proposed policy was created after a year and a half of closed sessions on the issue. They said it was largely crafted by the Alliance Defending Freedom, or ADF, that the board has been consulting with. ADF is listed as a hate group by the Southern Poverty Law Center, based on their stances toward the LGBTQ community. According to its website, the ADF calls itself an organization that protects religious freedom, free speech, and parental rights. The proposed policy would have transgender and non-binary students apply to the school board to be granted permission to use a different bathroom or locker room. For bathrooms, this application will include a handful of required documents. The school board would require a student statement, a parent statement, a signed document from a doctor or counselor, disciplinary and criminal record, and information related to the privacy of other students. Not even half of community members signed up to speak got to weigh in on the policy during the meeting's general public comment. That's because the board limits public comment to 1 hour. But those that did used their whole 3 minutes to explain their views to the board.
Imagine your children, your grandchildren's, being asked to run the gamut that is laid out in that policy, and how that would make you feel and your children and grandchildren feel. It's wrong.
The majority of Hanover County supports parental rights and safe bathrooms for all students, and this policy does both of those things.
The board will hold a specific public comment for this proposed policy next Tuesday at 7 p.m. They'll then vote on the policy on August 30th.